Hello, welcome to my daily watercolor practice, day 20A. I do these videos every day, and I am, because I find it just really helpful to practice every day. But I also don't really prepare very much for these videos, so it's kind of like in my honest experience. The video might be a little bit, messy. I hope that's okay. For my practice, what I'm trying to focus on lately is to just have more fun with it. But also I want to improve my skills, and I've been thinking about it, and I naturally started drifting towards doing silly kind of things, like for example, instead of the watermelon I painted like a boat, or for example, I was thinking I do want to learn how to paint a bit more realistically, because that will improve my skills and generally just make painting more fun if I can paint more things. But also I realized that removing realism from my paintings also make me less stressed out about the results. And I was trying to think how I can do that. So for example, I painted a purple orange, and my silly paintings that I'm doing are also helping. And for today I kind of came up with the idea to again paint this lemon in a different color. I thought I could do blue since I've done purple orange, so I don't want to do purple again. I'll just do blue lemon. But then I thought, instead of shadow of a lemon, I'm also going to paint the strawberry, but as a shadow. So I'll probably just put the shadow this way, because yeah, I mean, I guess I could do it this way, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so I'll paint the strawberry as a shadow, so that will be kind of this surreal bit, as well as the colors. But at the same time, this will allow me to practice how to paint both of those. But hopefully, once I finish, I will not feel as inclined to judge it, because it's not supposed to be correct anyway. So this is something that has been my struggle for a long time, judging my paintings too much, and I'm finding it so much easier when I just have a bit more fun with it, and I'm not that serious about what I actually paint. So anyway, that was a very long intro, sorry about that. Oh, and another thing I actually want to practice as well is values. I will try to paint both of those using light value, like mid value, and darker value, just to kind of help with the realism. And I'll do that with the strawberry as well, which normally would not happen with the shadow, because shadows are usually fairly, it's one value at least. Well, not exactly, there can be some variations, but generally shadows are much flatter and more like one value compared to the object. But my shadow strawberry, I was thinking I'll paint it using values as well, if I can. When I say values, I have done something like this in one of my earlier videos that might actually help you, help me explain what I'm trying to say. I'll just show you this bit quickly, and then we'll start painting. Where is it? 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 Ah, there we go. Yeah, so I was painting value study. As you can see, I'm not a very accomplished painter, but I am trying to get better. So this was kind of like all the values, I guess. And then I was trying to do high key, so too light, too dark, and those are other things. But basically, like using both, like lighter tones, mid tones, and darker tones, that creates more of a realistic image. Obviously, you can use values for different modes. Like low key would be more kind of like less threatening, I guess, more like maybe romantic, gentle, and then something really dark. Using dark values can be more like darker and more threatening, more, I don't know, mysterious, dangerous, something like that. Anyway, my goodness, that was 4.5 minutes of me rambling on. All of you are gone anyway, so I guess I can start painting, because nobody will judge me now, because nobody's left. That's fine. Okay, right, I'm going to start with my blue lemon. So I will start with the lightest value, and then I'll just gradually add dark paint and maybe do a little bit of a like this kind of texture if I can. Anyway, right, let's see what we can do. I'll do it kind of at an angle like this. I think I'm using not enough water, maybe. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a white area. I could actually use a tissue as well to pick up some of the paint. I think that's fine. Okay, now a little bit darker. I'll add a little bit here as well. I think I'm using too much water in my watercolors in general. I feel like I've already gone a little bit too dark. I will pick up some of it with a kitchen towel. Don't want to make it too, just gently a little bit. A bit of a highlight, okay. And I will switch to a smaller brush to add the darkest value. This is something that I generally definitely need to practice, because I tend to paint quite light. You know, I like watercolors for the colors. I like the delicate watercolors. So when I try to paint using different values, it ends up usually quite, I don't know, just messy. Just like this lemon, goodness. Anyway, okay. That doesn't look like a lemon at all, does it? Well, I'm going to need to wait for this to dry. I might add a little bit more the texture, and then I'll start on the strawberry, which hopefully will look a little bit better than this, but we'll see. Right, so this is nearly dry. I will add a little bit of texture to it as well. But one thing that sometimes I do, hang on, let me just, yeah. So I took a picture of it, and because it looks a little bit dark to me. So one way to check what your values look like, if you take a picture and then change the saturation. Where is saturation? Is it this one? Saturation, there we go. And if we could just go down saturation to 0, so turn it into black and white, it kind of shows you how dark and how light your values are. So mine are definitely a little bit too dark, but there is quite a lot of light values. There's not enough midtones, so if I did it again, I probably should focus a little bit more on making it, you know, for it to be more transition. It's just a little bit too, it's too much contrast and not enough mid values. Anyway, I'll carry on with the texture a little bit on this. Just add a little bit. Don't want to overdo it. Start a little bit here. Perhaps I should have done it when it was still drying, because right now it's a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm just messing it up rather than helping. Anyway, I'm going to try with the strawberry now. So it's going to be kind of like this. I'll switch to the bigger brush first. Right, so let's try to be a bit more mindful of different values. I still want to make it seem like it's a shadow. I'm going to switch to a smaller brush. Just want to test out. Have I got some scrap paper somewhere? I'll just use this. Sometimes it's helpful to test out your colors, maybe a little darker. I went too dark now. Need to be fast, do it before it dries. Right, okay. So don't make it too dark. I think I'm being too careful. Yep. Okay, should I do the leaves with mid value? I think so. I'm just going to add leaves now. Okay, and then very dark, just on the edge. Okay, there we go. That's it, that's my blue lemon. Really looking very weird, but I have to say, even though I just cannot stop myself from judging myself, it is kind of fun just looking at a, you know, something that's just painted for fun rather than, you know, I realize I use my paintings as like something that to prove whether I'm a good painter or not, and painting this way helps me feel like that's the reason for painting. The reason is to do something fun, to do something that will just bring me joy, and maybe to others, who knows. So I hope this was helpful. I hope, you know, like we tend to talk to ourselves so much worse than we talk to others. Like sometimes some things I say in my head I would never say to someone else. So I think we all need to be a little bit kinder to ourselves. So I hope this helps at least one person. Anyway, enough of my rambling. I don't know why I'm so talkative today. I had fun. I hope you did as well. And I hope I'll see you tomorrow. Happy painting. Bye.